welcome back. So here we just want to show you beginner's guide on how to use Excel for simple calculation or Google spreadsheet. I prefer using Google spreadsheet because Google spreadsheet is cloud based. Cloud based, like I've given you guys the example from beginning, is good because you don't have to cry you have lost your data, like, oh, my laptop is gone, my phone is gone, and I've lost. No, it's not like that anymore. So once you log in with, you lay your hands on your any phone or laptop, then you log in. I remember when I traveled and I needed to do something, I didn't travel with my laptop. I used my phone, but when my phone was giving me issues, I discovered that I had to talk to the manager of the place I was staying, and they gave me their system. In 2 hours, I was done with what I was doing. So all I did was to log in and do some stuff there. So this is one of the benefits of using cloud based. And Google spreadsheet or Google Excel is cloud based. Okay, so here I just want to show you some simple calculations. Like, as you can see here, it involves organizing data into rows. I don't need to read for you. You need to study yourself and understand properly. So let's move into the calculation part, which is the practical side. That's my favorite part. So addition, now you already know this is plus. All of us know what plus is. So here now they give you cell A plus cell A1 plus cell B1. All you need to do is to come here and work on it. So how do you do it? This is cell A1, let's give it 89. Cell B1, let's give it 56. Then how do you calculate this together, like add it together? You come here, you come to cell C1, put equal sign, then click on cell A1, then click plus sign, click on cell B1, then you have your total in cell C1. All right, then when it comes to subtraction, is the same thing. You just come here, you come to cell C1, you do 89, subtract it from 56, you click enter. That's all. Then you come to multiplication, is the same thing. You do equal to the data you have in cell A1, multiply by the one you have in cell B1. Everything will give you in cell C1. Then what else do we have here? We have division, is the same thing. Everything we have in cell, you do equal to in cell C1, go to cell A1, click, then divide it by cell B1, which is equal to this in cell C1. So this is just a simple calculation, so you learn how it works. So this particular one, this is just what we just did here. You understand? This is just what we did here. For example, like, I want to show you this. All right, okay. So Excel has so many inbuilt functions. Okay, so for various calculations, like, you see sum, you see average, you see maximum, you see minimum, you see if, and there are a whole lot of them here. So you click here and see sum, see average, maximum, minimum, arrays. So many of them are here. So there is even more depending on what you want. But we are not going towards that side now. So we come back here and do the practical example. Let's say you have a spreadsheet with a column A, B, C, D. You can even say to E, representing sales figures for 5 different products. I'm just using this as an example. So column A contains the item, B the unit, so C price per unit, D total amount or revenue, and all of that. So let's go straight to the practical side. So what are we naming this our table now. Let's call it there is a title I gave it from beginning. There is a title I gave it from beginning. So let's say beginner's guide. So beginner's guide. What's going on? So network can be shitty sometimes. So let's call it beginner's guide. I'm just pasting it. You can type if you want. Beginner's guide on how to use Excel for simple calculations. So let's say you are selling let's say this is a boutique. You are selling 5 items, all right? So you do item. Okay, let's list the item. Shoes, let's say female shoes, male shoes, okay. Then we have a handbag. That's the third item. Then we have perfume. Fourth item. Then the fifth item, let's say wristwatch. All right, let's say wristwatch. Then we come to units. So okay, let's say units sold. Anyone you want to start with, or price per unit sold. Let's say shoes, you sold 20 pairs of female shoes, 15 pairs of male shoes, 79 handbags, 88 perfumes. These are just random data I'm adding. So when you are working with for your business or for other people's businesses, you use the real data they have at hand. Then we have wristwatch, let's say 44. These are just random data. Then you come here, what else do we have? Price per unit. Okay, price per unit. So when you come to female shoes, female shoes cost 56,000 naira per pair. Then male shoes cost 34,000 naira per pair. Then handbag cost, let's say 56,000 per one. All right, perfume cost 45,000 per one. All right, and wristwatch cost 32,000 per one. So normally I'll just come here. I want my numbers to look like money. So I'll click here, this 1 2 3 here. I'll click on it and click on number, you see. Then another one we are going to do now is total sold for each of these. How many shoes were sold? How much did we realize? Total amount rather. Total amount. How much did you realize by selling each item? So we sold the 20 units of shoes. You come to cell D2, you do equal to the number of shoes sold multiply by number of by the price it cost. So if our formula is correct, it's going to calculate everything for us at once. If it is not correct, it will show us error. Let's just click enter. You see, we are correct and it calculated everything for us. Okay, revenue generated. Generated, that's total amount. This, because now when you look at this one now, when you look at total amount, you know what it means, right? You know what total amount means? It means now when it comes to female shoes today, we made 1,120,000. When it comes to another female shoes, I thought I did male, we have 510,000. When it comes to handbag, we have 4,424,000. When it comes to perfume, we sold 3,960,000. Then when it comes to wristwatch, we said 32. Sorry, we said 1,408,000, right? So total revenue generated will now be total amount of, you include the shoes, the one of female shoe 1, female shoe too, handbag, perfume, and wristwatch. You click enter, and this is the total revenue you generated. So another way to calculate it, instead of wasting your time and space, you just come here, go for the formula I showed you, that the sum, and you have it here. So you have 11,422,000. All right, so that is it. You can highlight it if you want. You can highlight it if you want. So this is the basic calculation. There are so many other things you can do with Excel. All right, so see you next class.